Now, would you like a career that brings more passion and meaning to your life? Now, that is truly what I feel that I've found through Zinzino, and today I'm very excited about having the chance to share my business opportunity with you. Now, as we're logging on, please feel free to share whereabout you're logging on from. I know that we're going to have a lot of people watching from Estonia, from Latvia, Spain, Germany, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Iceland, Denmark, lots of places, Lithuania. So please feel free to share what city you live in, what country you're logging on from. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Hilde Zinzino, and I'm one of the founders of Zinzino. And I am currently logging on from my home office here a little outside of Norway, outside of Oslo, not outside of Norway, outside of Oslo in Norway. And I'm living here together with my husband, Orion, and also my son that is 3.5 years old, and his name is Gabriel. And Orion and myself, together with a group of amazing leaders, we founded Zinzino in 2005. And it's been, I can tell you, a very, very amazing journey. Over the past 12 years, we've been growing with an average of around 44%. We are now a public company listed on First North Nasdaq in Sweden. We have around 140,000 customers. And we are in 34 markets and expanding. And I don't know where you are in your life as you're watching this live streaming today. Maybe you've been a customer of Zinzino's products for a while and you want to check out the business opportunity. Maybe you are looking for a plan B, something, a way where you could earn some extra income. Maybe you're looking for a career shift, or maybe you just want to challenge yourself, try something new. I don't know, but I have to say that I'm very honored that you're taking the time here on a Sunday evening to check out this business opportunity. And I'm at least going to do my best over the next 20-25 minutes to give you enough information so that you can make a qualified choice for yourself. So every time I'm looking at a product or a business, I would say that the number one thing that I look at is the market potential. And obviously most products out there has the market potential, but a valid question to ask as well is how competitive is the product that you're checking out in the existing market? And this is really what makes, or one of the things I would say that makes us so unique in Zinzino, because we can prove with a test the before and after results. So allow me to dig into our number one product concept. Now, you've probably noticed that most people out there take quite a large interest in their health. And we use so much money on our fitness, nutritional supplements. We want to look young, feel young. And in spite of the increased focus over the past years, health challenges are on the rise. And we believe that one of the reasons behind this is because we are lacking some very, very important ingredients in our diet. And I'm specifically talking about the omega fats and the micronutrients that goes together with those. Now, most people, or more and more people, I would say, out there now are educated, and they read more, but still, I'm surprised because a lot of people that I meet along my way, they believe that you should include less fat in their diet. They actually sometimes say, well, I should probably exclude the fat in the diet. However, having enough fat in your diet is so important because it contains essential building blocks that your body needs. However, over the past 100 years, there's been a very, very big imbalance in the intake of fats. Number one, we've eaten too little of the good fat. And number two, we've eaten it in the wrong balance. Now, I think a lot of this has to do with that in the beginning of the 1900s, we were told that plain off saturated fat was bad for you and unsaturated fat was very good for you. And because of that, we increased the use of vegetable oils in our cooking, and more producers started to add a lot of vegetable oils in the production of food. Now, you could say that that was very good for the manufacturer because it increases the shelf life of the product, but it's not necessarily so good for you and I. So all of this has really resulted in a very, very big imbalance of this, and we've gotten way too much of one of these essential fatty acids called omega-6. So let me bring you on a little history journey here, because when our body was created, our DNA was created, I borrowed my son's Duplo here to illustrate this, we actually had a balance of 1-to-1, equal amounts of omega-6 and omega-3. But then suddenly it started to escalate, and actually over the past years, especially after the 1960s, the unbalance actually now in Europe is 15-to-1, 15 times more omega-6 than omega-3. Now in US, it's actually as high as 25 times more omega-6 than omega-3. So it's totally skyrocketing. Now, for those of you that are still a little uncertain about where do I find omega-6, where do I find omega-3? Well, omega-6 is usually found in plants, in man-made food, and also meat. However, omega-3 is usually found in oily fish, seeds, and nuts. Now, if you look at, for instance, the World Health Organization, they say that they won't necessarily recommend you to have a higher balance than 5-to-1. They actually recommend you to have a lower balance, and they say that that's very important to maintain a good cardiovascular health. Who wouldn't want that? But then science say that you should be on 3-to-1 or lower. And this is really what makes our product so unique, because we help our people that are taking our product to achieve a 3-to-1 balance, or 95%, I can tell you, in 120 days. So most of you are probably now a little curious to find out what's my score. And I can tell you that when I took my first test, I was confident that I was going to score well. And my score, and the reason for that was really because I had been eating omega-3 for as long as I could remember. I grew up believing that it was very important to add that into my diet. I was told that from my parents. My grandpa got the Royal Medal in 1984, I think it was, to be the leader, or that one of the leaders that actually discovered the fish oil from the very beginning. So it's really, you know, something that I've grown up with. But in spite of that, my average balance, or my balance, was 14.6-to-1 on my first test. So in other words, just, you know, average as the normal European. After the use of the balance oil, and I used that 120 days, my balance went from 14.6-to-1 to 1.7-to-1. Now, you might now be curious about what's your balance. So it's very easy. It's a home test. It's a prick in the finger, 2 drops of blood. You send it to a GMP certified lab, and you get your answer in about 20 days. So please feel free also, you know, here to share what is your balance, because we have a lot of before and after results from the people that are watching. Now, a very important question, and probably a question that might pop up for you now, is why is this product so different? What is so unique about it? And I can tell it's really 2 things. Number one, most products out there, they don't recommend you the right dosage. So it's actually impossible to achieve balance. The second thing is that if you, for instance, look at a fatty fish, well, it contains omega-3, but it also contains a group of antioxidants that are working together with the omega-3. And what is really unique in our product is that it's not only omega-3, but it's actually the same, or we have added a group of antioxidants, some micronutrients named polyphenols that we've taken from an extra virgin olive oil. And when these two are working together, it creates the perfect synergy. Now, what the polyphenols are doing is that it's protecting the fat in your cells from oxidation, which is obviously very, very important to maintain, again, a good cardiovascular health. So you can get in balance with this product. This is our most normal product. I see that I've forgotten to turn my screen here so that you can't really read it, but it's the normal balance oil, and it's available in 3 flavors. We have the natural lemon, we have the orange lemon mint, and then we also have the vanilla flavor. Then we have our Aqua X that contains a matrix that makes the oil dissolves in water or your favorite, for instance, juice. It's been a lifesaver for Orin and myself. I can tell you, our son didn't want to take the oil in the beginning, so we had to mix it in porridge. We had to do all kinds of things, but now we just mix it a little bit in his juice, and he loves it. Actually, now, over the past weeks now, he's started to take the normal oil. He feels like a grown-up. But this, I can tell you, this was a lifesaver for a long time. And if you are struggling with the texture of oil, this is really, really a good alternative. Then we have it available in capsules. And we also have my new favorite, our patented vegan oil. And obviously the omega-3 source is not fatty fish here. It comes from an algae named Schizochytrium. It's a difficult name to pronounce, but Schizochytrium. It also have the olive oil, the extra virgin olive oil in it, and it also has 100% natural vitamin D in it. I know that some companies say that they have a natural vitamin D. It's very, very rare, I can tell you that, but this one has it. So I would totally recommend you to try out that. Then we also have some supporting products that we have available in our assortment. We have our Extend, 47 powerful ingredients that will boost your immune system from all angles. We have our Viva, that is good for sleep, and actually also has 6 clinical studies proving that it is improving mood and lowering stress. Then we have, let's see here, our Lean Shake, our weight loss fitness program, available in 4 flavors. Powerful protein source, prebiotic fiber that are good for your gut, and we have our serum that will reduce lines and wrinkles, and it will increase your skin's elasticity with 18% in 60 days. If you actually combine it with the Extend and the oil, all 3 of them together, we have a study that proves that it will increase your skin's elasticity with 36.6%. So try that inside outside approach. Now, the benefit of this is that every single product here can become free through our Zinzino for free program. What you need to do is to refer 4 customers and then help those 4, or I would say that those 4 has to produce a volume of 4 times as much as your order is. Then you're going to get your product for free. All your customers can also achieve their products for free doing the same. Now, like I told you, we are a growth company, and we have been growing with an average of 44% over the past 12 years. And the reason why you're taking a look at this now is because someone believes in you. Someone want to work with you. They want you to check out this business opportunity. And as you're getting started, and if you want to join in and promote Zinzino's product, it's totally free to become a partner. But we would recommend you to invest in some products in the beginning. It's always good to have a personal experience about it, to start to use the products yourself, and also have some demo products as you're getting started. So we have some start kits that range from 229 euros up to 959 euros. They're very discounted, I can tell you that. My personal favorite is a kit that is called the Ultimate Body Kit. And it contains everything that you need. The normal price of that is 2,434 euros, but you get it at a 61% discount when, if you choose to invest in that when you get started. So you only pay 959 euros. So as you're then getting started, no matter what kit you choose to enroll with, it's totally up to you. We always provide you with a get started training. And at that Get That Started training, we talk about some goals, we go through some basic education, and we help you get started and help you all the way in the beginning, you know, to get educated and get the help you need to get the results you want. So the first 30 to 60 days, we have a fast start program. And within the first 30 days, let's say that you enroll 4 customers. Now, what you're going to get per customer is about 37 euros if you do that. That is including the bonus you get per customer and also the fast start bonus. So 37 per customer during the first 30 days on 4 customers, approximately 150 euros. Let's say that you also, after you have enrolled the 4 customers, choose to start to build a team of 2, 4 people, doesn't really matter. Let's say that let's say your upline bring in 1 person and then you bring in 1, and let's say that they start on the ultimate kit, or let's say that just you start someone that start to sell the product and bring in some customers in the beginning. Well, that will qualify you for Fast Silver. And you're going to earn around 200 euros for doing that. But on top of that, you're now going to be qualified for 100% enrollment credit bonus, which really means it's a multiplier that will give you a double commission or double pay for all new sales that are coming in to your team, which is a true benefit. I can tell you that after that. Let's say that the next 30 days, so within 60 days, you go from 4 customers to 10 customers. Now you will, if you do that, you also get 37 euros per customer all the next 6. And this is also a second chance to qualify for the 100% ECB bonus that will give you double all the sales that comes into your team. So after that, you continue on bringing in some customers. You continue on also developing your team, help your people bring in more customers. And let's say that you 1 month are helping 4 people achieve Fast Silver or Silver. Well, that will qualify you for a level that we call executive. And as an executive, you're going to earn on average 500 euro, and you're going to get an additional phone bonus of 200 euros. You can use it for whatever you want. We just call it phone bonus. If you help 4 people later on to achieve executive, that's going to qualify you for diamond. And as a diamond, on average, you're going to earn 3,000 euros, and you're also going to be qualified for 1,000 euro car bonus. Now, on the way, as you're qualifying to diamond, you're probably also going to qualify to one of our rewards trips. And over the past years, we've been to so many amazing destinations. We've visited so many amazing destinations. We've been swimming with dolphins in the Caribbean. We've been to safaris in South Africa. We've been eating extraordinary hot food in Asia, and had so many amazing experiences together. And this year's trip is going to Bali. And I know that I have a lot of people watching here that are aiming to qualify for that trip. And actually now in February, we have a special campaign on that. And I usually say that everyone with a pulse that are actually doing this should qualify for that because it requires so little. You only need around 150 credits in balance. You can talk to the person that invited you to tell you more about that and grow with 15% in February. Then you're going to get 15 points to qualify for that trip. So for some of you, that doesn't necessarily mean that much, but you're going to earn points per customer, per partner, and for the volume that you're creating in your team. And getting these 15 extra points is definitely going to be worth it. Now, if you continue on, helping people to diamond, you can jump up to several levels above there as well. So there is really no limit. The point, however, to really understand here is that what we do is 2 things. Number 1, we help people in balance. Number 2, we educate people that help people in balance. Now, one thing that I find quite fascinating is that the omega-3 industry or omega-3 as a product is the most sold nutritional supplement out there. And the last numbers I read was actually that the omega-3 industry is now producing a volume of $58 billion annually, globally. but it's estimated to grow to $130 billion by 2024. Now that obviously gives you an incredible opportunity, both as a market potential, but I would also say in the existing market, because we have the most tested, the most proven, and the most effective product out there. We have very big goals. Our aim is to test 1 million people by the end of 2020. We're going to bring 1 million people in balance. And it would be so much fun to have you a part of that journey. Now, the benefit of getting in balance is so many. We have a long list, I can tell you, that you can go through that are in line with the European Food Safety Authority claims. But the three things that we focus on is that it's going to give you an optimal brain function, it's good for your heart, and it's going to boost your immune system. So please reach out to the person that invited you to watch this and get more information. I hope that I've given you at least some more information for you to make a qualified choice for yourself. What I can tell you is that every single week I hear stories that about people that feel that they've gotten their lives changed after coming in balance. And I also, every single week, I hear stories from people that feel that they've gotten their life changed in general because of our leadership and educational program. Like I say, we have very big goals. We truly feel that we are on a mission, and it would be so much fun to have you a part of our journey on this mission of bringing 1 million people in balance. So if I can come with one recommendation in the end, get tested, get in balance, and I hope that I'm gonna get the chance to meet you on a later occasion. Have a wonderful evening.